Hey guys, another video for you guys tonight. So my last two parcels from Pop Culture came today. The Full Metal Alchemist 2-pack and the Resident Evil 6 Leon Kennedy. So I'm going to do the Full Metal Alchemist first, and then if I get a chance I'll take a look at Leon, but I might wait to do him tomorrow. Alright, so yeah, originally I was going to get these guys from Toybot Imports. The order couldn't be fulfilled, so I when they cancelled my order, I automatically ordered with Pop Culture. Now, despite them saying on the website that they're not in stock till September, they're actually already in stock. It's just because of warehouse delays and that, they're just making sure they have enough to be able to put them up on the website as in stock. And I'll actually show you, and this was probably going to be the case with Thanos and Superman and stuff. So these here have actually come. So there's the shipper there. It actually has quarantine stock on the back there. So this is the reason why these things are so massively delayed. And I know that the second-hand seller or the second-hand wholesalers in the States haven't actually gotten theirs yet either. So Sideshow and Pop Culture are among the first Western retailers to start sending them out. I'm not too sure. I know that people that ordered them directly from Threezero have had them for months now, since before the pandemic. So that was just something that I noticed. Now, I do know that it is referred to as a 2-pack, but as you can see, the two items do actually come separately. But if you buy them how I bought them, you will see that Edward has the deluxe version sticker there, and I will go over all that shortly. So I'll start with Alphonse because he is the quickest. So it's the standard box that we're used to seeing for most of our figures. It is from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So the Edward figure does look older than the original Metacom release, as the Metacom release one is from an earlier movie. It is a window box. It's held there pretty strongly by Velcro. Transmutation circle on that side, transmutation circle on that side, and the back is just Full Metal Alchemist symbol there. Now his accessory tray, I don't know if it's because it's been in the quarantine for so long or not, but I'll go over a slight problem that I've got shortly. So you do get the instruction booklet. He does actually have a light up feature, but unfortunately they don't supply the batteries. Now what's actually really cool is you can actually dismantle him to show that he is hollow. As he is in the anime. But what is really cool is that despite him actually having that hollow inside, he's actually very sturdy, and he's a lot heavier than the Metacom previous release also, which is quite cool. Alright, so we do get a panda accessory. Now these are actually pretty solid. They're heavier than you would expect them to be. There is a little panda there, nice paint, and then there is an animated cat here as well. So again, it's not a lot of detailing or that, but it's supposed to be an animated piece, so you wouldn't expect that because even the animation wouldn't have a lot of detail. Now the hands, I'm going to leave these ones in the plastic, but you can see that the hands are very nicely weathered. But for some reason, the paint on this side of the palms is still quite sticky, and you can see that it's actually stuck to the plastic there. Now, all of the hands in the plastic are like that, but the hands that were actually originally on him are fine. So I don't know if it's sweated in the plastic or not, because we have had such crazy weather, but you can see it. I did take a couple out of the plastic before, and the paint hasn't actually, the paint's still on there, but yeah, it's just really sticky. So I'm not sure what that is about, but that's the only problem I have across the board with this, and it's pretty minor. I assume that if I left them out, it would probably dry, but it's probably something to do with the way that they've been left, or something to do with the fact that they've been in the boxes forever. Alright, so Alphonse himself. Now, as I said, he is incredibly heavy. I believe he's the same height as the Metacom version, but he is a lot sturdier and a lot heavier. And of course, you can see that he is a lot more weathered. This is awesome, the amount of detailing they've gone. So, again, like I said, the under palm here is quite sticky. This is one of the hands that I've taken out. And you can see that that's just the light reflecting there, so it hasn't actually rubbed off or anything. But yeah, it's really bizarre. This hand here is not sticky at all, and you can tell, but you can see the shine difference between the paint apps. So I don't know if it's just a different material or whatever, but it's just quite strange. The light up feature, as I said, I don't have the batteries for it, but you just lift this section off here and it's there. But and this, oh yeah, so he does actually have a second sculpt as part of the deluxe edition. Almost forgot because I had the instruction booklet resting on it. But basically that pulls off and you can put in this comical anime expression. Again, it's really nicely weathered and it's pretty hefty, despite having that hollow appearance. But this here is, so basically what they've done is they've hollowed out the middle, but the rest is all solid. So it is quite hefty for something that does appear to be hollow. I really like how they've done that. So the weathering does continue down his legs. So it's very nice. And again, you can actually get a lot of motion out of this. I haven't tried, just simply for the fact that I've only just taken them out. But you can actually get him to sit like so. And I believe there was a picture. You can't see it because they reversed it. But you can actually get him sitting with his legs crossed, which is very cool for something this size, which you wouldn't expect to have such a huge range of motion. And again, I've just kind of tried to replicate the battle pose on the box there. I might end up going with the 2 transmutation hands, which is this one here, but again, I'm not too sure. I reckon if I probably raise it up a bit, it'd probably look a little bit better. But, and this is cloth, and he does have a fabric hairpiece, or whatever you want to refer to it as, but very cool. And again, like I said, you can actually get all batteries and the eyes will light up red, which is very cool. Alright. So for Edward, we do have a very nice picture of him on the box. Here's the deluxe version. Brotherhood, again, transmutation circle, this time in the red. And then we have a picture of his automail hand and the Philosopher's Stone. And we have that official sticker on the bottom there. Alright, now this is where things get a little bit interesting. So this is his tray. So you can see that he has the transmutated sword there. That actually, you've got to take the jacket off, the coat off, sorry, and then take his shirt off, lift the piece off, put it on, and put everything back on over the top of it, which is fine. I'll probably fiddle around with that later on. Now, he does come with he comes with a staff, which is very cool. This part here is actually plastic, but the actual pole itself is die-cast. So again, it's a very hefty, weighted piece for something so small, which is awesome. And his instructions just show how much detail has gone into him. So you can see that if you remove the clothing, you do get his full automail hand, and that just shows you how to replace the sword. and then you have the staff. Now, I'm not using I haven't put the correct hand. I've just got it there, but you can see that you can actually get it into a very tight gripped hand, which is awesome. And there is interchangeable expressions, similar to what Metacom do, where you can pull the faceplate off, and you can have an angry expression. Different hands. Now, one thing that's different between this and the Metacom version is, and I don't know if this is because of the fact that he's older in this series, but the transmutation hands in the Metacom version are gloved. The transmutation hands in this one are not. I prefer him with the gloves on. I mean, it's fine. I'll probably have him with the sword anyway, so not really an issue, but I just thought it was a little bizarre to see the transmutation hands ungloved. But it's been a while since I've seen this series, so perhaps in Brotherhood he doesn't wear the gloves as often. And again, it shows you how to remove the hairpiece. And the facial expressions. And it does tell you that his shirt does unbutton. I haven't tried it yet, but it does. Now, what's cool is you get a second set of instructions because it's the deluxe version. Now, if you did not order the deluxe version, you do not actually get this awesome extra bit of detail. So not only do you get an extra faceplate, but you also get a pair of pajamas and an automail leg, which is fully detailed. Now, as I said, if you bought just the standard, there's no detailing. There's just two normal legs. There's no automail leg. But like you said, that's the tray to wear all the extra accessories. Well, they've done something really bizarre. I've never seen them do this before. They've actually done a Metacom and they've bagged everything up. So they're in these little baggies and I'll probably sort them out later. But you can see they're all there. There's the transportation hands, fists, a grasping hand, the hand that's supposed to hold the staff, and then there's the extra faceplates and whatnot, pajamas and that as well. So it is, and there's the automail foot. Again, you do not get that automail foot if you didn't have the deluxe version. So that's really bizarre that they've chosen to do that over having a bigger tray, or even including both of them in the one packet, or even putting his accessories in this huge box here. So again, it's just really bizarre, and I feel like if I unbag them, and there's probably a good chance of them getting damaged. So I'll have to find an alternative storage method for that if I plan to switch him up, which is why I have him the way I do. So you can see that it's very nicely animated. Like I said, die cast pole on the staff. The boots look very nice. He does have the Full Metal Alchemist symbol on the back of his coat there. And there is very nice detailing on the arm. I did take the jacket off because this arm here was facing the wrong way. So I did have to swivel it around so I could bend the arm properly. Now he does have his pocket watch, but they've actually, I haven't tried to take it out yet, but they've actually put the pocket watch into his very tight, small pocket. So very cool detail, but it actually fits into a pocket there. But overall, I am really impressed with these. The bodies are a lot sturdier than the Metacom ones. And I just like how much sturdier Alphonse as well. Now, I'll probably, I'll make a full decision later on, but I might actually end up selling the Metacom ones. Just because, and I think the Metacom one has a slightly different colouring for Alphonse as well. So, I haven't 100% made up my mind yet, but that's probably what I'll do. So again, it's a very nice set, well worth having, if you're a fan of the anime. But again, I'll probably, like I said, play around with these accessories and do some other things, so I may take more photos later on. But this has been a quick look at the Full Metal Alchemist 2-pack.